here's your hosts, Bo and Abby.
They say one man's trash is another man's treasure. So, in the spirit of not yucking someone's yum, I'm going to be reading 5-star reviews from the worst rated Disney restaurants on Yelp. 1 table service and 1 quick service from each of the 4 Walt Disney World parks.
Okay.
You need to guess which establishment I'm talking about. Some of these will be easy, some of them will surprise you. Some of them are going to be hard. Some of these I've never heard of.
Okay. What do I get?
There are 8 total. You need to get 5 in order to win. If you lose, the next time we go, you have to eat at one of these.
And if I win,
then we'll find one of the ones that's most liked. Okay, we're going to start off in Animal Kingdom.
Okay.
This is a table service.
Okay.
3.1.
Table service is, so in Disney, they break up dining by quick service, table service, signature dining, and then character meals are part of a table service. So table service is basically what you would think of a restaurant as. You make a reservation or you walk up and see if there's availability, but you have a server, you have you tip. It's like a sit-down experience. Okay.
Okay, this is from Trisha W. in Bradenton, Florida.
Okay.
This was rated 3.1 out of 5. Okay.
And this is at a notoriously bad restaurant?
The worst rated table service in Animal Kingdom.
Okay.
Okay. While leaving Animal Kingdom, being drained by the day's events, social drinks were required to help right our moods. Thank goodness we did. The 3 of us sat at the bar and ordered a delicious beverage each. Not even halfway through, we were all smiling and moods were uplifted. We enjoyed ourselves so much, a return visit the next day after the W&D 10K was made. Not even ashamed about it. The next morning, we were there for brunch. Bloody Marys and breakfast pizza was a great reward for finishing a 10K. If you get the breakfast pizza, add bacon. I am so glad I did. 5 stars.
Is it Rainforest Cafe?
It is Rainforest Cafe.
Okay.
All right, sticking in Animal Kingdom, this is a quick service.
Okay, quick service, meaning you can mobile order and just walk up and get it or stand in line.
3.4. This was the review left by Lexi W. from San Diego, California. Okay, I live in Chicago. So, starting off strong.
Okay.
Okay, I live in Chicago, and I literally dream about this pizza all year long. I crave it. I want it. It's the best. The pepperoni pizza is just heavenly. The dough is nice and fluffy, the cheese melts instantly, and it just tastes so good. So definitely check it out if you're in AK.
So it's Pizzafari?
It is Pizzafari.
Okay.
Correct.
Someone from Chicago said they liked Pizzafari. I mean, I've only heard from Liz that she really enjoyed it, but most people rip on Disney pizza so hard.
Pizzafari was rated 3.4 out of 5.
Wow.
Is actually tied with Restaurantosaurus for the lowest rated.
Okay.
But Restaurantosaurus didn't have as good of a 5-star review.
Okay.
That was interesting in reading. All right, moving over to Hollywood Studios.
Okay.
This is a table service that was rated 3.3 out of 5. This is a review left by Curious K from Queens, New York. Looking at the photos for this restaurant, I'm assuming there's not always the same characters here. When I went, I had Donald Duck, Daisy, Mickey, Minnie, and Goofy, all dressed in Halloween outfits. The food was just okay. Nothing really screamed out at me. I didn't like any of the desserts at all.
Shoot.
The best part about this was Donald Duck. He's so funny. He came over to my table and my boyfriend was on the phone. Donald Duck just kept making fun of him and telling him to hang up the phone. My boyfriend didn't. So then Donald Duck kicked my boyfriend out of the restaurant and took his chair and moved it all the way to the other side of the restaurant and replaced it with a wet floor sign. Then Donald Duck kissed my hand and told me to break up with him. I was hysterically laughing the entire time. Definitely something I will never forget. 5 stars.
And now I want to know if they broke up. Hollywood and Vine?
That is correct. Hollywood and Vine.
Because it's the only character dining at Hollywood Studios. So
Yeah.
didn't like any of the desserts at the buffet. There's so many.
You didn't like, or the food.
Or the
food was okay.
And she only had a good time because Donald Duck kicked her boyfriend out.
5 stars.
Okay.
Okay, this quick service is rated 2.6 out of 5.
Okay.
There's an asterisk by it. I will tell you why once we're all done. This was left by Jeff T. from Jacksonville, Florida.
Okay.
This was a simple dining location. Burgers and fries, chicken nuggets, hot dogs, very near Rock and Roller Coaster and Tower of Terror. The thing that made it great was the cashier, Carter. For those of you who didn't see, I put Carter in quotes because Carter's quotes in the review.
Okay.
He is an amazing asset for Disney. He was so friendly, talking to all the guests, helping with suggestions about so many things, not just where he was working, but places all over the park. Every customer he came in contact was smiling/laughing because of Carter. I hope he finds a lifelong career at Disney. I hope someone sees this post and honors him. 5 stars.
Okay, so I know where it's at.
Yep.
I don't know what it's called.
Okay.
It's the little restaurant next to the the ice cream place.
Yep.
But I don't know what it's called.
That is Rosie's All-American Cafe. Now,
okay.
here's why it has an asterisk. Because this is technically the second lowest quick service at Hollywood Studios.
Okay.
The lowest with the 2.1 is Catalina Eddie's, which is right next door. They're right by each other. The reason we didn't do that is because Catalina Eddie's did not have a single 5-star review for me to read, nor did it have a 4-star review for me to read.
Is this the pizza place?
I think it's a fish place. I think it's seafood.
Oh, well.
So
We know about that.
yeah, that's a story for another podcast. All right, Magic Kingdom. This is going to be, I think, the hardest one because
Okay.
I had never heard of this place. Table service 2.9 from Kelly T. from Wellington, Florida. I was not really sure what to expect here. I did not eat meat, so although my friends were excited about their meal, I was less so. It's a family-style Western place where they just bring out plates and bowls to the table. They had steamed vegetables provided, but they were in the middle of a giant plate stacked full of every kind of meat you could ever, or in my case, never want. The cornbread provided was disappointingly cold, but it did come with some kind of buttery, creamy stuff that I was told was very good. Also, we had mashed potatoes that were good. My friends asked the waitress if there were any other options for me, and she brought out a bowl of green beans and a stuffed bell pepper that I had to double check was not actual meat. It was okay, but I was impressed to see that there was an option. I would potentially return 5 stars.
Okay, so it's in Magic Kingdom.
Yes.
It's a family style. It's Western food, and it's a table service.
Yep.
So I'm thinking Adventureland or the Frontierland, but Liberty Square. I've never eaten at the Tortuga place, but that doesn't feel Western-y to me. Is it the Tortuga place?
It is not.
Okay. Pecos Bills is not. That's a quick service. That's like tacos and stuff. I'm like mentally walking around right now.
Take your time. Again, I've never. This is not one that
And this
comes
is
up
like
frequently.
currently open. Like you looked. This is
I double
real
checked
life.
to make sure that I could make a reservation there, and yes, I could.
I don't know.
So this is the Diamond Horseshoe.
I've never heard of this.
Apparently, it's over in the Liberty Tree Tavern area.
Yeah.
There was a time, I guess, when it was overflow for that restaurant where you get your Thanksgiving food like you do at Liberty Tree Tavern.
Okay. Which is so good, by the way.
Yeah.
That restaurant is yummy.
It was very delicious. If you need a big Thanksgiving meal in the middle of your hot vacation.
Then go ride some rides.
Yep. The Diamond Horseshoe.
I've never heard of this.
Same.
I feel so low.
I know. Now you got to go do some Googles.
Okay.
Okay, now moving to the quick service.
Still at Magic Kingdom?
Still at Magic Kingdom.
Okay.
Roderick M., Fairburn, Georgia. It helps that this terrific hot dog stand is so close to two of my most beloved Magic Kingdom attractions, the Carousel of Progress and Tomorrowland Transit Authority People Mover. I've never tried Casey's on Main Street, but the hot dogs are out of this world, pardon the pun. For under $10, you get a giant hot dog. I'm not as adventurous when it comes to food as I am on rides, so I stick with the chili dog, hold the cheese, add onions, a pack of potato chips, and a drink. The chili is oh so spicy, without weighing you down and giving you that uncomfortable feeling that may hamper the balance of your day of fun, and the perfect topping for a snappy, erstwhile standard Frank. Warning, eat slow, or you will experience heartburn, LOL. I just want to point out, in case you missed it.
You said it's located between Carousel of Progress and...
It's
A people mover?
it's close to, remember, Roderick, who has stated he's adventurous when it comes to rides, has stated that this is near his most beloved attractions, the Carousel of Progress and the People Mover.
Okay.
Eat slow.
The only quick service I can think of is like Cosmic Rays.
Okay.
I know there's a stand underneath.
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of what that's called.
Does it help if I tell you this place is probably most known for their pretzels? I don't know if we've ever been there.
That's the place I was thinking of, but I can't remember what it's called. What's it called?
That is the lunching pad.
The lunching pad. And we did eat there when we went in
21.
No. We went with baby Lily.
Oh, okay.
When you guys were riding something, probably Space Mountain, we were sitting there waiting, and we got some food.
Okay.
The lunching pad.
Yep.
Dang it.
Okay, now we're on to Epcot, which I feel like is the hardest because the
Hit me.
Epcot has so much food.
Hit me.
Okay. Table service, 3.4. This is from Idalia D in Orlando, Florida.
Okay.
Stop by for lunch after the Guardians of the Galaxy ride preview. We ordered the chicken pot stickers for an appetizer, $8.50 for 4. I wish I would have gotten something else. They were cold, so not very appetizing, although the sauce had good flavor. I don't think I would order this again. For lunch, I had the Kowloon spare ribs, $30. The food came out very quickly. The ribs were so tender they would fall off the bone. You get so much food, you can actually share a plate, which I would do if we go again. My wife had the spicy honey crispy chicken, $23, which I don't think was spicy, but nonetheless, it was so good. I would definitely order next time. Food was plenty good, but you get a lot. 5 stars.
Okay, so I came in real confident and cocky, but in my head, all I had to do was name the pavilion, not the name of the restaurant.
Oh, yeah. No, you gotta name the restaurant.
Are we in the China Pavilion?
I think so, yes.
I feel like it's the restaurant there, and I can't think of what it's called.
Fortunately, that's not gonna be enough to get you a point.
Can I get half a point for being in the right country?
No. But you're right, it is China. The Nine Dragons.
Dang it! That wasn't what I was thinking, but that's the sit down. That's the table service.
Yeah.
Did you say table service?
I did.
The quick service is what I was thinking of anyway. So.
All right, so this is the last one of the game.
I feel like I'm not doing super well.
You are not. You got Animal Kingdom.
Well, that's easy.
And you got one of Hollywood Studios, so you're only got 3.
Okay.
So that means you have to eat at one of these places.
I would eat at Nine Dragons. Not get the pot
I'm gonna
stickers.
make you eat at Catalina Eddie's, and then we're all gonna go home.
Yeah. Thank you. I'll have the ice cream next to Catalina Eddie's.
This is a quick service in Epcot. 3.0, even 3. This is from Belinda L. in Huntington Beach, California. For a visit on June 12th. I'm still working on the photo book for the vacation. I was writing a postcard to send to a girlfriend and had to share our favorite place to get lunch at Epcot whenever we are there, and it would be this place. I always order the shrimp tempura udon. A daughter will usually order the tonkatsu ramen, and another family member will have the chicken cutlet curry. After getting our food, we always enjoy our meal in the serenity and shade of the garden out back. It is a cool respite from the heat of the afternoon sun. We spotted a little lizard on the tree behind us, and on another day observed as a squirrel ate a chicken wing it found. You can hear the beating of the ceremonial drums from the performance. The shrimp tempura udon was of sufficient quality and quantity to satisfy my hungry tummy. It was my first time having the yuzu cheesecake. It had the citrus flavor and probably would have been better if I had had it cold straight from the refrigerator. For those unable to have dairy, be forewarned that the tonkatsu ramen does have dairy. We had to determine this because someone in our group had a dairy allergy. 5 stars.
So we're in Japan.
Correct. This is in Japan.
I don't know the name of the restaurant.
Katsura Grill.
I
So
felt so confident.
yeah, you got cocky.
I know. But I got the countries right. Thanks for watching. If you're like us and you love Disney and Universal, make sure to check out the Big Thunder podcast, the wildest podcast in the wilderness.
There's new episodes every week, and we're always playing fun but ultimately stupid games.
We'll see you next time.
And enjoy the ride.